Make no bones about it. Bring in the big bodies, goal line personnel. Like, we're going to pound you right between the eyeballs. Sometimes people get aggressive on second and short and take shots. This offense said, nah, we want to get the first down, and we want to get it now.
He leaves it with his back. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Give to the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Anderson wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
And it's decision time on this first drive. And I choose aggressiveness, right? Set the tone in this football game. You got a 4th and short situation. Trying to get points on this drive. Establish yourself. Be aggressive here on this 4th down.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. He unleashes a long one. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on 4th down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. A strike downfield. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the shot to clears will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And now they've moved into the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Pressure coming. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, goes to Carolina. He got it, beat down in bounds. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
That's reeled in. It's Ford. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Quarterback may change this route. Anderson will throw. Bringing the heat. And down he goes. Things working pretty well for this defense, out of a dime package and still getting plenty of heat on the quarterback.
Yeah, get off the rock, understand the situation. All the fast guys got the back end covered. It's my job to seek and destroy the quarterback. Great job by the defensive line rushing after that guy and getting him on the ground.
Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. The shot to clear is now ready to go on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Plows through the defense. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
I mean, it's nice to see your QB come out and really establish himself and get in a rhythm early. He had a passing touchdown on the first drive already. Now putting another drive together. He's comfortable. He's got time in the pocket. So far, he really looks like he might be the real deal.
Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. The shot to clears are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be 4th down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Anderson wants to throw. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Moses. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Gives it on the option. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Not a chance. Missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Makes the catch. It's Lawrence. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Ground game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through 1 quarter of play. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Looking to throw, it's Webster. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. Ball's at the 29, defense can taste getting off the field, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the shot that clears line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Catches it at the 15. He gets a block. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Trailing 7-0 as they try to get this offense humming. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's up to 51 yards rushing already here in the 1st half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Trying to impose their will with the run. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Anderson will throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moses. He stopped at the 32. Picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And a lot of times the defense is focused on the middle, right? Bring more big bodies in the red zone. Don't let them run the football. Offense tries to do the opposite. Get outside. Get their speedster the football. Had a little bit of success, but nice job by this defense.
He wants to change this route. They'll go right back to the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Little over anxious out of the stance early, and it's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Third and 8. Anderson wants to throw. Hauls it in. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a...
Those 3rd downs are hard to execute, and when you get in the red zone, it gets even harder, but this offense did a great job. Now, forget the 3. We're leaving that behind. Now set up 1st and goal.
On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have it.
They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Complete to start this drive. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Now they'll run it to the right here. Got enough for the first. Got a little grass. He's now up to 64 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Webster. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the grab. It's Gardner. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Defense needs to hold its water and watch that football. It's now 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Got it. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And they stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down and short.
Offensively, you want to run that counter, right, to try to take advantage of hyperactive defenses, but just poor execution. Not a good job of understanding where I need to go when I bounce that thing backside and it bounced outside. You want to take that thing inside. So the offense needs to operate a little bit better and maybe not run as much counter because the defense got in there pretty quick.
The shot that clears are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Let's take a step back, talk big picture Coastal Carolina. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Oh, man, you don't see many of those anymore. Nowadays, the gloves are so good, the hands are so good. You don't see a lot of drop passes. Missed opportunity there for the receiver.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Webster. Fires to the middle. It's complete. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And offensively, man, they just keep finding him time and time again, and he's making plays. And if I'm the defense, I got to do something different. Like, I got to put his...
Touchdown, shot to clear. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his man, it's Moses. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Caught near the sticks. It's Moses. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Anderson will throw. Makes the catch. Completion for the first down, and man, did he take a shot, and I think they're going to tack a little more onto that one.
Personal foul.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
He's brought down at the 18. And that's good enough for a first down.
Now inside the 20. 1st and 10 from the 18. Here's a little room. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back looking for help. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. He'll pitch it. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. And the Chanticleers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness. It took a little momentum with him out of bounds. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
A spectacular one-hand grab. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Oh, you want to talk about catch radius, the big soft hands, it's like throwing it into a giant pillow.
And it's so nice for the quarterback, Reese, to know he doesn't have to put that right on his face mask. He's got an athletic tight end with crazy eye-hand coordination that can make plays like that.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He now has 84 yards on the ground, a very productive first half here in the season opener. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Gets it out fast. Turning it on. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Anderson wants to throw. Pulls it in. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Hands it off. Makes it past the marker. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air on first down. Lofts one high and deep. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Notre Dame taking on the Virginia Tech Hokies.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Hey, guys, Coastal Carolina's head coach told me at the half, there is a big sense of urgency coming out of the locker room at the half. They know their backs are against the wall right now. All of the momentum going to their opponents as they went into the locker room. But now they get the ball back to start this third quarter, and Coach said, this is our time. We have got to take back that momentum, and he believes his team can do what it takes. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking downfield, it's Webster. Pulls it in, it's Gardner. He gets up to the 15-yard line as they're working their way away from their own end zone. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they... First and 10 at the 31. The shot that clears come to the line with a new set of downs. The give on the inside. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone from the touchback. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up 3rd down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. Anderson will throw. Under fire. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Turns it on at midfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. And the shot to clear is peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. The run inside. It's Alexander. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll run it again. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll go with a direct snap. They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Rides the back and leaves it. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. The shot that clears, trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Coastal!
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Anderson wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. It'll be 3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires on the move. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Got it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside. Well, this ain't good for the offense. When you get down close to the goal line, you don't want to be going backwards. They can't sustain more negative plays.
Man, what a huge play from this defense. Everything looked bleak. Now they've completely flipped this situation around.
Grabs it! And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll bring it out. It's Hardy. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Anderson will throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's third down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short. And you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this first down.
The shot to clear is now ready to go on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the shot to clears will line up to punt it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Quarterback making checks. Anderson wants to throw. Got his man. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Handoff from the gun. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
And I tell you what, when you drop back and you know you got that slot work in the middle of the field and you know how fast he is, you just wait for him to come open, throw that strike, and you know he'll take care of the rest. Nice throw, nice catch.
Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Headed into the final period, both of these backs have been strong so far and looking to be able to finish. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Anderson will throw. That's caught. It's Ford. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker.
Man, I think back in the day, this is a no-brainer. You're punting the football and believing in your defense, but analytics all the time now telling you to be aggressive. I'm interested to watch this play. Obviously, if you're aggressive, you might could run this clock out and end the football game and not have to put your defense back on the field.
Trying to do it on the ground. There's a crease. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
And I absolutely love this, man. I love offenses that stay aggressive. Like, yes, you could have kicked the field goal. Obviously, the longer the field goals get, man, the least amount of percentages you make. Stay aggressive. Keep in your offensive hands. And I love the physicality up front on that fourth down.
But defense, we have got to find a way to get that guy on the ground. That is poor tackling. It's poor run defense. It's one thing in that situation to give up a first down, fine. You can't let him take it to the house. For an explosive run like that, that is a backbreaker if you're on defense.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll have a first down here, a Week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Now the play fake. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Webster. He'll take the deep shot. Pulls it in on the left. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The shot that clears will line it up on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the 4th quarter, an opportunity to move on top. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Anderson wants to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Gardner. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Quickly complete. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw again. He's going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a huge play. Hits him in stride inside the 10. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the shot to clears go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it. It's Alexander. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
To the air, it's Webster. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, shot to clear. They move on top here in the 4th. Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. How about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
That's caught. It's Moses. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They bring the punter onto the field now. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Makes a move. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the 4th quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
Right back to the well. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Pivotal moment, perhaps even a decisive play coming on 3rd and 3. Looking to throw, it's Webster. with a big gain. Has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The shot that clears have it with a 1st and 10. The keeper on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
Snap it to the back. Powers through the defender. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Coastal! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Makes the catch. It's Moses. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Grab near the marker. It's Moses. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. This offensive coordinator is going to have to be creative. Time is winding down, and the offense has to move quickly. Makes the grab. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Anderson will throw. It's complete. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Fires left. Hauls it in. Headed to the end zone. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right. They put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, but now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.